All right, my nephews and nieces, today we're going to be looking at a very rare build called a physical ball snatcher. Pause. Right now, if you want to send me builds like this or rare builds, link in my Discord. Link in the description. Go to my Discord. If you're looking to have teammates for rec, pro-am, cruise, 3v3, park, whatever, that's also a section in there for do that. We have over 2,000 people that are literally talking nothing but 2K and then sports. All right, if that's something that sound like you, go ahead and join it up. If you have a build that you want to give me, again, link in the description, go to the Discord and submit that build, okay? Now, again, the name is so funny, but it's still a really good build. We're going 6'9" with this 231 with a 7'1" wingspan, all right? Now, again, a lot of this is going to be, the cap breakers are going to make these builds as demigods, okay? So we're going to focus all, like you want to do your specialization in finishing, and then you want to put everything you have into the finishing portion, except for a few points, okay? So let's just break it down, right? The big one here is that you're going to be able to get a 90 drive and layup with this build. So that means that you're going to be able to get gold physical finisher. You also will be able to get silver, all right? Layup mix master, okay? Then you will also be able to get a 90 driving dunk, which will give you the 1 foot and 2 foot pro contact dunk animations, along with the straight arm tomahawks, because that all you need is a 90 for that. So you'll be able to do that, okay? You also will have a 72 standing dunk, which will give you the rise up badge. And then of course your post control can get boosted also. But the big ones here is that you're going to be using your cap breakers here on driving layup and driving dunk to be able to unlock a lot of these animations, okay? The next step, we're going to be going on our 3-point shot to get an 83 3 ball to be able to get that bronze limitless range. Or you can go a different direction and focus on your mid range if you wanted to. But again, a lot of this will be broken down in more in depth once we get to the actual attributes, okay? The cap breakers. Now, for your ball handle, as you can see, you need an 80 ball handle with a 93 strength. But that to get the strong handles on legend. But to me, this is more than enough. You don't need to go any higher than that. But the cool thing is that you can get an 80 ball handle with this. Now, if you look at the animation glossary, there is some really good animations that you can get for having a 80 ball handle. So, we can just go through here real quickly and you can see right here, you get Lonzo Ball signature size up. Now, I'm not trying to say that these are the most comp or whatever, but at the end of the day, you will, to me, an 80 just makes sense to try to get an 80 because again, as you see right here, you got, I don't know if Henderson's the best, you got LeBron James. Regardless, you can get these animations. There's animations here for the 80, and I just want to put that out there because I think that getting the 80 ball handle will make a lot of sense. You will also get unpluckable too on silver by doing that, all right? Defensively, you're still going to be strong. I recommend obviously using 3 cap breakers here to get to an 85. That'll give you on-ball menace and pick dodger on silver respectfully. And then again, on your steal, you will get interceptor on gold with a silver glove. And as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't look like they're doing any updates anytime soon on on-ball steals. So really the only best bet anyway is just trying to get an interception. Even blitzes are not as effective as I thought they would be this year. They're really not. So just keep that in mind. But also you are physical, right? You are able to, you got the strength, you can be able to rebound, you got box out beast on gold. You also have rebound chaser on silver. You're 6'9", and you're able to work down low and get rebounds. Like you're a really good dominant wing, okay? 80 speed, 76 agility. Your strength is an 85. And like I said, with the 85 strength, once you get your perimeter defense up to an 85, you will also get the move on forcer. And again, like I said, we talked about getting that gold physical finisher already. So you can see why this build is called a physical ball snatcher, whereas, where the ball snatching really comes from, I'm assuming it's for getting the rebounds. That's what I'm hoping that the ball snatching portion comes from. But listen, guys. Don't think 2K did this on purpose and knew that, we was going to read between the lines and say pause, right? Come on now. Because I know when y'all saw the title, y'all was like, bro, pause. No way this is called a physical ball snatcher because it's saying that, this player is very physical when it comes to snatching balls. Yeah, let that sink in a little bit. Let that sink in. Okay, so anywho, let's go ahead. We don't need to look at the takeovers. You're going to see right here exactly what is called a physical ball snatcher. And there's no big weaknesses to report when it comes to how physical he is when it comes to snatching your balls. So again, this is in 2K's eyes, this is a perfect build, right? It's a perfect build. This is suited perfectly for snatching the ball, or balls. Some people might have 1 or 2. It depends, right? So anyway, we're going to go ahead and advance and we're going to look at these attributes real quick. All right, so let's go ahead, boom. And now you're gonna see why I say this build is so good and highly underrated. So if you want a troll name and you want a build that's actually gonna dominate, it will, because as you can see right here, driving layup, 75 plus 5 is 80, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So you only need 4 cap breakers here to get that 90 driving layup. And then of course right here, 78 plus 3, that's 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So we talked about it already. So that's 9 cap breakers already right here. That is going to give you 1 foot, 2 foot, pro contact dunk animations, posterizer on silver. You also would get gold physical finisher. You'll get layup mix master on silver. And then you'll also be able to open up tons of other layup packages, which is really good. Now, you only use 9. As we know, most people can get up to 20. So where else do you want to go with your cap breakers? Well, we talked about this already. So that's 9. Come over here, get 3 more here. 9, 10, 11, 12 to get that 83, to get that limitless range on bronze. Then come down here and then use 1 more. So that's 13 cap breakers here. That's going to give you the 80 ball handle, right? And then of course you come over here to the defensive side. We already talked about this also. You want to use 3 cap breakers here to get that 5. So that's 15 cap breakers right there. You still have 5 more cap breakers that you can work with. And then again, we can come back over here to the standing dunks. I'm sorry, to the post control. You can upgrade your post control. You can upgrade your mid range, get that to an 80 with an 83 3 ball. As you can tell, there's so much that you can do with this build to make it, in my opinion, a god tier build. Heck, you can even go 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. You can go to 87 pass accuracy with this build also, right? Which is pretty crazy. Again, man, I don't mean to see what is 3, 6, 9. It's at 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. You can go 83 in your offensive rebound. You can see it just by me clicking around. You can tell like there's so much with this build that you can do. I've already have 7 cap breakers. I'm about to get more, right? Which is pretty crazy. No, I actually have 9, I think, because I'm almost done with my specialization on my finishing side. As you can see right here, look at that. Look at all these check marks, bro. I'm on my last one, dog. So right now, technically, I have 9 cap breakers already. You know what I mean? So again, if you just grind out the game, man, getting in, putting in that work, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that you can get from here. But again, if you have a rare build that's dope, please hit me up in Discord. Like again, the link is in the description. And of course, let me know what you think about this build, because I know it's a very troll name. It's very funny, and I can see a lot of y'all really having a lot of fun with this, especially the homies when you pull up and you know you come to the park or whatever, and like, bro, what type of name is this? You know what I'm saying? So again, this should be fun. Hopefully this will put a smile on your face. I thought it was pretty funny. But other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really soon on the banger, man. You know, when I say back soon on the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.